Yup, I knew it.
Lightning, surprise attack!
He just rage quits when it misses. Oh my gosh. He rage quits. He rage quits. He rage quits. Yo, what's up YouTube? So in today's video, I am playing a full team of 5 Cybermen. And Cybermen are decent characters. They're low DP, so I could constantly switch with them. They have after image and they spawn in with 2 skill points, so I could use after image right away. And if they don't know how to counter it, I could open them up and land the first hit and gain momentum really quickly. And today's video is another commentary analysis video. You guys seem to really like these analysis videos, me guiding you guys through my thought process, my decision making, why I do certain things and how I deal with certain metas. Yesterday's video, I put in the title that I'm countering meta cheese, and there was some cheesy stuff, and some people commented that they were disappointed because they wanted to see more Z Broly with their unblockable ultimate, fusion players, giant characters. But lucky for you, in today's video, you have all of that. There's Z Broly, Kefla, SS4 Gogeta, giant characters, after image strike, and I still win with only Cybermen. Let that sink in. And the reason why I win is because it's like these players, they refuse to open me up. They refuse to combo me. They just want to use their supers. They want to use their ultimates. Like these stronger characters could finish my Cybermen in two combos, but they don't want to do that. Instead, they try to go instant sparking, and I punish them for it because I'm not going to let you go instant sparking. They try to use their supers. I have after image up. I'm gonna dodge it, and then I open you up, and then you refuse to take the opportunities to combo me. And then when they do combo me, they don't capitalize on it. I don't understand the gameplay, and they're all S ranks. It's just crazy to me. I guess they got to S ranks abusing the meta, and hopefully that won't be the case when I show you guys how to deal with these metas. If you learned something, like and subscribe. Have a good day. Alright, so since you guys love these commentary analysis videos, I'm going to analyze my Cybermen gameplay. I recorded this 8 days ago, I think. So the way I play is rather different. Since the game came out only a month ago, like every week I play, I improve my game a lot. So this is going to be good commentary to see how much my playstyle has changed. But if you didn't notice, Cybermen spawns in with 2 skill points, and Cybermen has after image as well, so I use after image ASAP. You saw that my after image teleported me behind him. When I have after image up, I try to play as aggressively as I can, because if he hits me, it teleports me behind him, and I could start comboing him. Oh, he's waiting for super.
He gut punches me and uses his transformation. He goes legendary.
Yep.
I vanish that.
Oh, I have after image on.
That super is very difficult to vanish that, so I got kind of lucky there. But this is going to be very difficult for me to get around. His super armor. The only way for me to get around his super armor is if I do a Z dash and use my dash attack to break through super armor, or I have to use one of my Y attacks. If you saw in that first combo, I used the Ki to break through his super armor. He goes instant sparking, and this is bad for me.
This is not good.
But if you didn't see, I used after image. He didn't see that, and this is why awareness is super important. If he was aware, he would have saw my skill gauge go from 4 to 2. But no, he's not aware of that. He just throws out his ultimate, and that's probably what he's used to as a Z Broly player. It's unblockable. He's so used to just throwing it out and it lands. But not in this case. I used after image. He goes for a revenge counter. It works out because he has super armor. Usually revenge countering is no good. But yeah, this is a full cheese team, right? In yesterday's commentary video, some people were upset at the title, saying that this is not true cheese. Where's the unblockable ultis? Well, here it is. Here, I'm going to show you how I deal with unblockable, or not unblockable. Well, these are unblockable. Instant sparking, after image strike, how I deal with it with just Cybermen.
No, this is not good.
And the thing with these people, they're obsessed with sparking mode. I was in an exhausted state there with him, and instead of trying to do a combo on me and damaging me, he takes the opportunity to to charge the sparking, and that's the decision he makes. He could have done so much more damage to me, but instead he charges the sparking. And that's just a bad decision, because the name of the game is always to do as much damage as you can to your opponent, and he did not do that much damage in sparking. He sacrificed so much time just to go to sparking, and it didn't even pay off.
With after image strike up, Broly, Vidal. I don't know why I used that super. That was probably just a panic super. But he has after image strike up. Kefla is out now.
Oh no.
Another instant sparking character. But look at how much damage Kefla is doing with just her normal attacks. If he were to just drop instant sparking and not care about going sparking mode and just do regular combos to me, that would give me a harder time than just ultimates.
SAIBAMEN had more key.
After image, he completely ignores it. Lets me get it off. The way to counter after image is if you attack me, make me burn my after image, and then you vanish.
Ulti spamming is crazy.
But yeah, he transforms to get ready for the instant sparking. He wants to use his ulti on me.
Oh my god.
And look at how much damage he can do, but he doesn't follow up. He doesn't really do much. And my after image is really carrying me through this. And he has to be more aggressive. Like, he's just letting me switch my character out. Instead of being aggressive, he's taking his time to charge his key, and that just... In DP battle, like, that doesn't work unless you have a plan to do a lot of damage to me. But instead, you're letting me set up opportunities to open you up and do damage to you. Right? You could throw an ulti at me. I'm just gonna switch out. This is not single battle. Like doing an ulti is not a game-winning thing.
Oh, what am I doing?
In DP battle, you have to do more than just that. You have to be really aggressive and just stuff my face. Put pressure on me. Don't let me switch out. But look, he just backs off, tries to charge the sparking. I'm not gonna let you do that.
Spammers do.
He's gonna do it again.
They don't care about anything other than going sparking. They have so many opportunities to open me up.
I'm even saying that in the video. He has so many opportunities to open me up, but instead of taking the opportunity, he tries to go sparking.
It's crazy to me.
And I get it. Maybe one ultimate would finish my SAIBAMEN, but you can't just do that out in the open. I'm going to dash at you and not let you do it. And that's more damage for me, and that just takes away damage from you. But here's Master Roshi, another after image strike character. Like I said, his whole team is Z, Broly, Vidal, Kefla, and Roshi. So instant sparking, unblockable ultimates, super armor, after image strike, unblockable super.
He's spamming this. Are you serious?
Well, I have after image there, so like after image seems to be hard countering his gimmick right now. His gimmick is just relying purely on supers and ultimates. And he's just not paying attention to it. Like the way to counter this team would be to be super aggressive. If you constantly burn my after image, I would have 0 skill points, and then you could finish my SAIBAMEN because they're so squishy.
I have after image.
You see, after image just counters that. He goes instant sparking. That lets me open him up because he didn't set up that instant sparking. After image. I made a mistake of not being aggressive there.
What are you doing?
After image again. Kefla is nearly done for. Let's see if I can finish her. Nope. Too obvious for the grab. Like, that grab was so obvious because he's just slowly inching his way up to me. Like, if you're hesitant, if you're seemingly hesitant, I know you're going for a grab. If you want to go for a grab, you should just go for it immediately. Don't hesitate.
Like, is this real?
Like, I can't believe this gameplay. I said, is this real? Like, he's just doing supers.
Oh my god.
But, like, I guess I could see why that one super freaking killed me. But the same result could have happened with just combos, and that costed him the game.
Oh my gosh.
Because he wasn't aggressive enough. I was just able to switch constantly.
Standing there trying to go sparking. Like,
and the entire time, he was just obsessed with going sparking mode, and that just allowed me to open him up.
Like, I get it. These characters, their gimmick, they're very good at in sparking mode, but they also are capable of doing the normal things, like doing combos. Why not do the normal things? Like, set up the knock me back, then charge, knock me back, then use instant sparking. Don't do it in like a random vacuum where I could just Z dash at you and you're in the middle of a charge animation or an instant sparking animation and I get damage out on you. He's just letting me put his base Broly in the blender.
Oh my god. I barely even hit him.
Here he transforms and he's gonna get a full key gauge. Oh wait, never mind. I don't know why he didn't transform to legendary Broly. He had enough skill points for it. And now it's... I'm just getting damage on him.
God, my vanishing is so off point.
He had my back there, and instead of comboing me, he goes for a super, which I'm able to block. Like, he had my back there. If he wanted to use a super, he could have just comboed me and then knocked me away and then used the super. But instead, he just goes for the super. And that's probably going to cost his Broly. Revenge counter is no good. He goes for another revenge counter. It's no good. Okay. Revenge countering is not good. Don't like. It would be best if he just went for a super counter instead.
Like this. This is just really charging.
Yeah, his Kefla comes in. The first thing he does is just charge. He ignores the fact that I have after image, and I get to teleport behind him and get a free combo on him.
That was a nice super counter.
Okay, with that dive kick, when you push them to the ground with that dive kick, 90% of the time you could combo them, but instead of comboing me, he just goes for the super again, and I'm able to block the super. Okay, here's the combos. Let's see what happens. I super perception him. I back off. I switch. Preserve my characters as much as I can, because the name of the game is damage them and preserve yourself.
I am trash.
People who complain about switching, they complain about it because they don't put enough pressure on the opponent. If you're the type to just stand away and charge and try to use instant sparking like at singles battle, it's not going to work. You could damage me with that, but if you don't kill me, it's just not worth it. I'm going to switch out and regain my health. And then if you just do like instant sparking and charge like willy-nilly in a vacuum without setting me up, I'm going to open you up. Okay, I win this quick time event. He goes for a revenge counter and I punish it.
Such a I wouldn't think S
okay, good vanish.
Would, like randomly revenge counter. It's so odd.
But yeah, here I am. It's like even like S rank players still don't know that revenge countering is not a viable counter. He goes for instant sparking. I open him up. He gets it off, but I'm still able to open him up. And this is a lot of damage.
You could get your ulti off, but like...
Okay, after image, he completely forgot about it. And it's like, he traded
not vanishing anything
like about 10 to 12,000 damage. Like, he let me get 12,000 damage on him so he could go instant sparking. I'll take that, because it's not going to kill me, and I'm just going to be able to switch. Okay, he gets another instant sparking off. I switch to a SAIBAMEN who has after image. He didn't notice it. This is why awareness is super important.
If I could vanish something.
Okay. Let's see what he does. I dash away. Yep. I avoid him. I stalled out his sparking. He goes for a desperate super, and I vanish that. Switches out to Videl. Let's see what he does with Videl. Okay, good combos with Videl. I get off a super counter. And this gameplay is before I started learning about staggering and learning about resetting my combos. I was still doing like straight up regular combos.
What the hell?
So if I were doing all my staggering and resetting, like this game would be even like easier for me. No offense to the other player, right? He just completely ignores the fact that I have after image up. Switch my character, preserve my health. He has after image strike up now. I used after image, but I don't take advantage of it. He just throws a Hail Mary super that I'm able to block. Good combo with Videl. He's a lot more aggressive with Videl than he is with Broly or Kefla. It's quite confusing. Switches out Videl, good switch.
Okay.
Switch out to Roshi. Forgets about my after image, and I'm able to get a combo off on him.
Deal with ulti spamming and
good super counter. I vanished that dive kick. Which, if you can, you want to try your best to vanish that dive kick. Because that dive kick, like I said earlier, 90% of the time they'll be able to combo you after. So if you could vanish that, you're avoiding a lot of trouble. That's good.
SAIBAMEN's his perception.
But he has his after image strike up.
Dealing with this.
Oh, he does this low sweep stuff. Okay, he stopped it. He probably messed up. That's why he threw a key blast. He meant to do a low sweep, but then he messed up the input and threw a key blast out instead.
Oh my.
Okay, after image strike. It feels like he has infinite after image strikes here. I have my own after image, but it's not after image strike. I switch out again. It's all about preserving my characters.
Like, do you have infinite after images?
I even say in the video, I'm like, damn, does he have infinite after image strikes? Good side steps. I super counter. Do a dive kick. Yep, you see? I was able to open him up. Whenever you do a dive kick, a lot of times it'll be your turn to do combos. This guy doesn't seem to recognize that all the time. He just does it and then tries to hit me with a super that I'm able to block. He let me finish his Roshi, which is a big mistake. I think the most important thing, aside from damaging your opponent in DP battle, is not letting your opponent down a character. If you let your opponent down a character, that is bad. That is not good.
He's just standing there charging.
And people like to complain about the switching mechanic, and it's just like, I'm going to use the switch. I'm not going to let you do damage to me. If you can't manage to put me in the blender, that is your fault, not mine. Yup, and I finish his Kefla.
Like, he could beat this team if he just doesn't get so greedy with going sparking.
And the first thing he does with Videl is go sparking mode. Well, time was up anyway.
Confused.
But like I said in the video, like he could beat this team if he wasn't so greedy for sparking mode.
Probably
But
gonna watch
he's
this
just
and be like, oh my god, you go up against really easy.
He's just
like,
he's just so thirsty for sparking.
Man, you there, Rank.
And yeah, like, I don't know, this is an easy match for me. Even though he's an S1 rank, I'm quite confused. I'm genuinely confused. And he's not quitting. He's not rage quitting on me. That means I'm only left to assume he legitimately got to S1 rank playing like this. Just doing instant spark and spamming supers. And he's capable of doing combos, he just chooses not to for whatever reason. And I get maybe like, oh, they're tired of getting super countered on their first hit, and if you're able to land a super, that's like a guaranteed 10k damage. But like, it's just as easy to avoid and block a super as it is to get a super counter off. If anything, it's easier to block a super than it is to get a super counter off. So with that being said, you might as well just do combos instead of spam supers.
Just like, I don't know what to say.
Okay, that was a good one. See, he set up his super. He knocked me back, used a dive kick, and then used the super, and that's 17k damage. You see how much damage you could do when you set things up instead of just use them raw and willy-nilly. I love using the word willy-nilly.
Okay. No.
And he's using his untechable grab, which is good. Does he finish my SAIBAMEN here? He does.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't do anything because
he switches out his Broly. Good switch. I would have switched out sooner, but good on him. He was able to finish my character, and that's a massive mistake on my part because he was actually pressuring me. See, a lot of people in that position, they would have just ran away from me and charged and let me just switch out despite I'm in kill range. When I'm in kill range, you should be as aggressive as you can to not let me switch.
Hit him with the low. Knockdown.
Yeah, putting his Kefla in the blender.
Behind them.
Good block. But he doesn't capitalize on it. When you block like that and it stuns me, it's your turn to attack, but he doesn't take advantage of it.
Reacted to that though.
I vanished that dive kick. If you're able to vanish the dive kick, that's really good, because then you'll be avoiding that that opportunity for them to combo. But again, good untechable grab from him. I literally cannot do anything about that because I'm a Cyberman. I can't break through a super armor if I hit him. I can't stun him. The best way for me to avoid that is if I use Vanishing Assault, but I'm not used to using Vanishing Assault. But he's finally able to capitalize on his one of many attempts at going to sparking mode.
Oh my god.
37k damage. You do not need to do 37k damage to a Cyberman. You know, like, maybe I understand why he wants to go sparking, because literally he could kill me from full health, but like, you have to try to set it up. You can't just expect me to let you do that for free. He offs himself there by just the super armor was his own undoing. That's the funny part. It's because it wasn't stunning him and he was able to just keep spamming ki blasts as I deflected and he damaged himself. So Broly's out the way, which was the biggest issue for me because he has super armor.
He just stood there and let me attack him.
Yeah, I even say in the video, he just stands there and let me attack him. Like I said, he had my when you do the dive kick and push me to the ground, 90% of the time you could combo me, and he had my back there, but he refused to attack me. I don't know why. Okay, he transforms. Risky transformation because he resets his switch gauge. He can't switch out, and it's a higher DP character. He's not going to be able to switch out for a long time. I'm probably able to finish him here, and look how much time he has left till he could switch out. No, I finished him. Yeah.
This is so funny.
That's why if you're going to transform, you should transform when you're healthy. First thing he does with Videl is go sparking mode. I don't know why. Let's see if he could capitalize on it. I don't think he's going to capitalize on it. I'm just going to be able to combo him until sparking mode is done. Yeah. He goes for it again. Why?
He's obsessed with sparking.
Yeah, and I'm confused about it.
This is so funny.
Oh, you could see that the flying kicks burned my after image. It doesn't let me teleport. So that's a good way to what's it called?
Is this how people play the game?
To counter after image and wild sense. If your character has a perception that's flying kicks, it will nullify after image and wild sense. I think he gave up here. Like, he's just standing still. Yeah, he gave up. And that just tells me he was playing legitimately. Like, that's his legitimate playstyle. He gave up out of frustration. Okay. I'm just so confused.
I am really sorry for complaining a lot.
I was complaining a lot in the video. Like, not complaining, but just like genuinely confused on why he's so obsessed with going sparking mode. Because that just let me open him up constantly.
Oh, gosh.
Alright, here's a match of me going against a SS4 Gogeta. I remember this match. He rage quits, so it's quite funny.
Reaper main 2131 S5.
S5. All right, he goes for the aggressive opening. I respect it.
Oh, what happened to my combo?
My combo dropped for whatever reason, but after image saves me, and since I have after image up, I'm being as aggressive as I can because once he activates it, I'm behind him and I could combo him immediately. You see the dive kick. Right, I push him to the ground, I'm able to combo him immediately. Go back and look at that. You see this, you see, I'm able to open him up. The guy in the last match was not capitalizing on that.
I hope he does not.
That dive kick after knocking him back is super good for just opportunities to open them up. You see, again, I messed up there.
Oh, God, I really dropped the ball.
And here, look, good, nice. He's actually comboing me.
There it is.
We're in a Vanish War. He has key advantage on me, so yeah, he's gonna win. Great. He has 6 skill points. I have 4 though. I have 2 after images. But I would rather work on a switch and save those skill points, which I don't.
Oh,
yep. I wasn't paying attention. He had wild sense. He goes for instant spark. I accidentally used acid instead of after image, like a noob. I had his back there, but I was too scared to attack him, so that's my mistake. I shouldn't be so scared. I had the opportunity to open him up, but I don't take it. But he doesn't capitalize on sparking, so it doesn't matter. There's my after image. He knocks me back. He goes for instant sparking again. And it's just like, what's with the obsession with instant sparking? You are Gogeta SS4. If you land 2 combos on my Cybermen, I'm done for.
Okay, there you go. Change it up.
And you see how much damage he did? Just one Ki Blast did like a bar of health on me. You do not need to go sparking mode. I understand sparking mode, like if you land an ultimate, that's basically death for me, but 2 combos on me is death for me too. Don't give up those opportunities that you have to combo me for sparking mode.
I'm panicking. I'm scared.
He's going for the grabs. I'm ready for the grabs.
Oh my god, why all the
I don't know what's up with this constant vanishing. It's confusing me. I could vanish his vanish, but I don't because it is genuinely confusing me.
That was really unnecessary, bro.
I said that was really unnecessary. Alright, this is Teen Goku, which I believe he has after image strike. Yep, he just used it. You could see his gauge went from 3 to 0. I wasn't aware of it. Like I said, this was recorded a week ago. I'm a much better player now than I was here. He's putting me in the blender. I don't recover from the hard knockdown. He goes sparking. Instead of doing the aggressive move and going at me when I was in a hard knockdown state. If you get someone in a hard knockdown state and they don't recover, you should be aggressive. Look, that's what I do. I get aggressive and I'm able to open him up. I put him in a hard knockdown state. I got aggressive and I was able to open him up further. He lands it. Okay, nice.
I was holding perception like a dummy.
Yep. And that's a good thing about, sometimes it could be good to do raw supers, because if you're going against someone who's just spamming perception, then you can open them up, right? But most times it's not going to work. Not on people like me.
He's probably looking to do the lightning thing.
Yeah, I even call it out. He probably is looking to do the unblockable super here. He has enough ki for it, so I have to watch for it. Nice super counter, but he doesn't challenge my vanish. After image strike is up. Nice. That was a good dash, but he doesn't follow up. He just wants to get his super up. Why? He got me in a combo and then he just backed off to try to use his super. And then when he sees it doesn't work, he rage quits. If he just cared more about comboing than supering, he would have opened me up and he wouldn't need to rage quit.
Android.
But yeah, whatever. Here I am going against another person who rage quit on me. This is
S3.
An Android player, an S3. Like, I don't post gameplays that aren't against people who are at least S rank, right? I want to show people that I'm able to do these gimmick teams against higher rank players. Like, of course, I could beat people with any team if they're like a freaking C rank or a B rank, right? But doing it against S ranks is it feels good. But even S rank players, they play oddly. I don't understand their gameplay a lot of times. But yeah, this is Android 19 meta right here. Just spamming false courage, spamming ki blasts, going for grabs. And the best way to counter this is do Z-burst dashes and spam the block button to deflect their ki blasts and deflect their grabs.
What?
But if he were to just play like a normal character and just go for grabs occasionally, that would be better. What? But I don't know what's with Android players and this very specific playstyle of just spamming grabs. Like, if he just played normally and then went for a random grab, he'd probably be more successful in grabbing people than if he were to just spam grab all the time. Because if you spam grab all the time, that's just way too easy to counter. All I have to do is spam the block button. But yeah, spamming the false courage is quite annoying and very effective. It's a good tactic. But look, he just goes for the grab. It would be a good tactic if he went for a normal playstyle.
Why is this guy spamming Vanishing Assault? It's odd. In my opinion, it's odd.
But yeah, he is spamming Vanishing Assault, and now that I think of it, it is a good idea because Vanishing Assault costs 1 ki bar, and androids gain ki back very easily. So it is working.
Why are you doing it?
Yeah, I say it's working. That's why he's doing it. He goes for a revenge counter, and like I keep saying, revenge countering is no good.
This guy plays so weird.
Yeah, his playstyle is frustrating me. Here comes Anilaza. Anilaza has the highest damage in the game, but I do think he's the worst. I think people say he's the worst giant in the game too. But dealing with a giant character as a SAIBAMEN player, or a SAIBAMEN team, I'm not a SAIBAMEN player, but with a SAIBAMEN team is probably going to be annoying. Well, it is annoying. Look, I'm already struggling.
Looks like I'm
This looks so funny. I'm just like attacking his butt, literally giving him back shots.
Oh my
Damn, he just freaking goes for a whole ass roundhouse kick. A spinning back kick, I mean. Imagine getting spinning back kicked by like a freaking 30-foot monster and you're just some like 2-foot green like alien plant. The SAIBAMEN are just literally plants.
I can just hit him out of it.
Okay.
Got him.
If I take the opportunity to charge, I need more ki.
Dude, I'm not meaning to do this.
I didn't mean to do that, yeah. I even say in the video.
Whatever.
He brings back Anilaza. He's switching back and forth, so that's good. The way I open up his giant character is I gotta dash at him, and the dash attack will break through super armor. Like right here, yep.
This is canon event right here.
I say it's a canon event. Yep, I dash around him a lot. I just spam dash until I see an opening, and then I use a dash attack to open him up to go through super armor.
I'm getting absolutely mollywopped.
And I just constantly switch to preserve my health.
Oh my gosh.
He's kind of just like randomly swinging. He's not attacking anything. And this is the nice thing using like one of these smaller, more mobile characters, is that I could dash around him like really easily.
Oh gosh, I didn't mean to charge.
Yeah, I don't bother using after image against a giant character because they have super armor. So like if they burn my after image, I'm going to teleport behind them and I can't really do anything anyway. So I don't bother using after image. I'm just going to save it up. I switch. Yep, that SAIBAMEN has 4 skill points in the back pocket. I'm going to have another SAIBAMEN with 4 skill points in the back pocket. And if I manage to finish his Anilaza, that's going to be major. That's going to be massive for me. He's not going to be able to get a hit off on my SAIBAMEN. I use after image there. Good super counter. But I have to do the same thing with False Courage. I have to hit him with a dash attack to get through super armor. But it's expired now. He doesn't have enough for another False Courage.
The way this guy plays is quite annoying.
I say his playstyle was annoying. But that's a good thing. If you're able to annoy your opponent, that's what you want to do. This game isn't meant to be comfortable. It's meant to be annoying. Right? The way I constantly switch is probably very annoying. Giant characters are very annoying. You're not supposed to let your enemy be comfortable. Constant pressure and being very aggressive is annoying. Yeah, you see I'm just dashing around him. He can't keep up. He's forced to block. He can't keep up. Yeah, I'm just putting his Anilaza in the blender as a SAIBAMEN. He switches again. There's Pan. So he has a giant character, an android, and an after image strike user.
I tried banishing it. I should have just spammed after image.
Hits me with a raw super. I think it was a raw super. I'm forgetting. Whatever. Revenge countering is no good. I don't know why so many people revenge counter. I never revenge counter. Not in DP battle. He rage quits.
He rage quits. He rage quits.
That's insane. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Very odd gameplays, but I beat people with Cybermen team because they're just so greedy. Anyway, if you learned something, like and subscribe. Have a good day.